Hey all, welcome back to the channel, and today we kick off a look at Wave 3 of the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom line with one of the smallest offerings, that being the first of the Maximal fossilizers with Drakodon, the irradiated Drakodon. He's going to be our focus in the latest Got True review. Hey all, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, your most humble of hosts, Dennis Moulton, aka Gotbot. As always, man, please like, comment, share, of course, subscribe, and while you're at it, light 'em up, baby. Hit that notification bell, please. It helps me out a ton. It lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, all the groups that I'm either a mod or an admin for, as well as all my social media links, all of that down in the description below. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon. See what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course, hit the join button right here on YouTube, baby. Become a channel member. And this is the Wave 3 Drakodon. This is the first of the fossilizers who is a Maximal. Vertebrate, the mold made for this one, who we'll see later on, is a Predacon. Paleotrex and Ractonite, both Predacons. So this is our first of the Maximals, and there are a few of them to come. That's my understanding. I think Wingfinger is, but I don't have Wingfinger as of this recording. Nevertheless, I like this little mold. Like, it makes sense as a core class. It's a little more slight than Legends, but like it makes sense because it's supposed to be a skeleton and bony anyway, but it is shockingly functional, and this green irradiated version looks shockingly good. So without any further ado, let's head over to the table and take a closer look at this guy. And thanks to our good buddy Jay Holla, we are getting an opportunity to take a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Wave 3 core class Drakodon, who is basically a reuse of Vertebrate, who I looked at in episode 815. I looked at the transformation there going from robot to dinosaur skeleton. We're going to look at the transformation this time going from irradiated dinosaur skeleton back to robot. Of course, before we look at him, let's look at that packaging first. It's Kingdom packaging. Here's Drakodon up here, looking ever so scaly and bumpy, and I mean, he looks like a green irradiated dinosaur skeleton. I mean, it is what it is. The images on the back, of course, have him in his robot mode and his dino mode. He is a Maximal this time. So, I don't know, good twin, bad twin between Vertebrate and Drakodon? I don't know. I have no idea, but like, I kind of dig this look. I love it. There are instructions if you want instructions, and there are the two mold mates if you want the two mold mates. I like both of these. I don't have any issues whatsoever. I'm going to take that out of it. So, for the scores for this guy, the very first thing is the coloration, and because I have literally nothing to base this on, Drakodon is going to get a 10 for coloration. In terms of articulation, well, in Dino mode, and we'll see more of this in Robot mode, in Dino mode we do have a head that can go up, the jaw opens and closes, it can kind of go down. The arms here don't move. The legs, they move all around. There's even an ankle tilt. The tail can rotate around, but it doesn't really move per se. We do have knees. We can have the legs go out to the side. So you can actually get like a number of poses with this mold because of the legs. What about the transformation? Well, simply put, we unplug that from the back. We stand the guy up. By the way, I love the gold here on the head. It's also what's on the claws and whatnot. We open back those two pieces. We come back here and we open down, if I can do it now. There. We open down the back there and we bring this up over. And when we bring this up over, we bring out this piece and we should be able to start to bring this down. Bring up the head, and then we'll start to bring this down. Take the arms, and the arms rotate out to the side, and the arms rotate out to the side. And now the head comes all the way down with this piece over it. The little robot head goes up, We straighten up the arms, the legs. We can take the tail flail and put it in the hand like that. And in the end, see if I can get something halfway cool here. Let's try. Come on. There, something like that. Here we have, boom, in his robot mode, the one and only Dracodon. And Vertebrake is a female Predacon. I think Dracodon is a male Maximal, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to say that the transformation is fun. It's simplistic, but there's enough moving parts to keep it interesting. I'm going to say, honestly, I don't remember what it was that I gave Vertebrake right now, but I'm going to say for sure it's you know what, I'm going to say it's 10. I think it's a fun little transformation. And then we have the articulation. So just taking her out of it, the articulation for something this small, pretty impressive. The arms can go forward and back and out to the side. We have a swivel and an elbow because of the ball joint there. The head can go left and right and look up and kind of down a little bit. The legs can go back, the legs can go forward. Take that out of his hand. The leg can go all the way out to the side. We have, for sure, 90 degrees. We have ankle tilt and forward and back. And even this has a couple of like little sections that notch in here on the back. The notch in there on the back to hold this in place. I don't have it notched in there now, but it does do it because I've done it. I just try and do it on camera. It is a little bit of a nuisance because it's like a teeth and groove type of way of fixing it on there. I'm going to say that the articulation, is there a waist? There's no waist, right? No, there's no waist. But I'm going to say the articulation is like a solid 9 for what it is. It also reminds me an awful lot, like this style also reminds me an awful lot. I'm going to go back in time here a little bit now. Remember this Ravage? Remember this movie Ravage? I feel like the style of these, at least the little fossilizers for sure, really fit with this spiky Ravage. Just saying, kind of throwing that out there because I noticed it a few days ago. A 10, a 9. I'm going to say that this little mold, a lot of people are going to overlook it and be like, I don't know that character, so I don't want it. I think you're really overlooking a fun little mold. I would say it's a solid 9 at least. And here we are once again, and here he is, and there's not much to say. I mean, yeah, it does kind of look like it goes with this Ravage. Yeah, it's the mold made of Vertebrake. I love Vertebrake. I love this one. I do find the tail on Vertebrake pegs in a little bit better and feels a little more solid. I don't know if they changed the material that the tail was made out of here, but it feels almost a bit softer to me. Does not ruin it by any stretch of the imagination. Do I need any more versions of this mold? No. I mean, 2 is enough. I got a Predacon, I got a Maximal. I'm good. I don't need any more. But it is a fun mold. It is, an interesting mold. Going back and forth between modes is quick and easy, but evolved enough that, you know what, it feels satisfying and enjoyable to do so. The articulation is great. The guy or the girl can score some pretty excellent poses. I assume this guy is a guy. I really don't know. Yeah, I dig it. I dig everything about this. Let me know what you think about Dracodon, because I know a lot of people have been kind of passing over the fossilizer saying they're not characters we know, they're a little too weird, but you know what? Again, we always ask for something new, something different. This is definitely new and definitely different. I really hope that the fossilizers do have some sort of a role when Kingdom, goes public on, July the 29th of 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to see what these guys are like. Let me know what you think about Dracodon and the fossilizers in general. I appreciate you coming by, give me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. If you are in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link, check us out on Patreon, see what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course, hit the join button right here on YouTube to become a channel member. While you're at it, please hit the subscribe button, stick around, man, have some fun with us, and don't forget that somehow, some way, each and every single day, you right there, you do make a difference, and I look forward to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights at the stop motion premieres or the old-fashioned way, baby, right here inside the videos.